Hey everybody, welcome to day 132 Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is Friday, October 18th, 2024, and the sales day was thumbs down, 2 thumbs down here. All right, so 3 days running, sales are just abysmal. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Some people are having great sales. Awesome. So happy about that. That's wonderful. And, I talk about the day to day today. I've been using this time to list, and I just snuck a peek at our weekly numbers because I was having a little bit of like anxiety, feeling a little bit defeated, and I was surprised to know that we already beat our sales goal for the week, and I still have tomorrow's sales to ring up. Um, you know, if the forces give me any sales. There have been sales. So apparently there's been enough sales that we met our sales goal for the week. How after 3 days? That's what I talk about, the short term. You can't measure things in the short term. Libby, take your own advice. All right. So see, I was worked up for nothing. But it is a little, disconcerting when you go a couple of days with really low sales, but it'll turn around. I'm getting things lots of things listed, lots of great things. They're going up there. So when the shoppers are ready, they will be there. I just have to have faith. And, history has proven that things are cyclical like this. It's okay. I think I was expecting like a Q4 miracle or something. Maybe I should do like a little spoof, like Miracle on Q4 Street or something. I don't know. All right. So that's where we are with that. The shipping is not done because I think I only have 2 things to ship. I shouldn't say only. I have 2 things to ship out so far for tomorrow, but I'm going to do those in the morning after I get some rest because I had a challenging early morning. So I've had this, and one of the challenges of being single is the smoke detectors in the house. So I have these 10-year smoke detectors, right? So I've changed 2 of them. And of course, they always go off in the middle of the night, and then the dog freaks out and all of that stuff. So for the past couple nights, maybe you guys have a solution for this. So I'm just going to tell you what it is. So I haven't been getting that much sleep because this smoke detector will beep every 30 seconds. I don't know, starting at about 2 in the morning until about 5 in the morning. So, I've been up trying to figure out which smoke, if it's a hidden smoke detector, it only does that at night, in the middle of the night, like between those hours. That's it. It doesn't do it for the rest of the day. I can't figure it out. I can't locate it. I'm up looking around. I can't figure out which one it is. And of course, I need the super tall ladder in order to get to most of my smoke detectors. The one I suspected was on the landing of the stairs, which was about 12 feet up on the stair. It's just, anyway. So it was, it's been a thing. I'm tired. The shipping is waiting until tomorrow. Hopefully I got the correct smoke detector and located it. I don't know what expect tonight. It's absolutely making me insane. Plus the dog was up. He hasn't been feeling well. He wanted to go for a 3:00 in the morning stroll in the yard and didn't want to come in, which is very, very, very unlike him. So he hasn't feeling well. So, I let him stroll underneath the hunter's moon. Thank you, Jill, for letting me know what kind of moon it was. It was a full moon. I guess that's why all this is happening, if you believe in the full moon thing. But it's definitely making things a little nutty around here. All right. So anyway, sleep. Yes, it's very important. Hopefully that's happening tonight. All right. But I am reset to zero. And joining me on the reset to zero challenge are Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa Brightest Holidays, Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. All right, guys, thank you. Good job. And I was actually done working a few hours ago, but then Samantha started a come list with us. So I pushed through for a couple more hours and got some things done. And that has me thinking a little bit about, I talked a couple weeks ago, and I will link up that video on Reseller Reflections about the listing calculator and, how I come about my listing goal. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about like numbers 2.0. I know that I need to list, several $1,000s of inventory a week in order to meet my goals. And I go by the dollar amount because it challenges me to list the higher dollar value items and make sure I'm getting those in there rather than the number of listings. What we generally in the listing calculator, which is free on our website, you can download it, plug your numbers in. It was just something I developed for myself, so I knew what I needed to do on a daily and weekly basis based on the amount of money I wanted to make. Okay, so anyway, it gives you two numbers. It gives you the number of items you should list and a dollar value of items you should list. So generally recommends that people that are just starting out use that number because it gets too complicated trying to figure out. It's a numbers game in the beginning, right? You just getting the listings up, just cranking them out. Focus on that number, the number of listings. Once you have, a solid footing, I do recommend that you go ahead and you have a certain dollar amount that you want to list every week because it changes what you list and really makes you strive to, up the value of your store, do a little better. And in the long run, that means like, obviously more higher dollar value sales. So once you nail that, number of listings and you have a lot of inventory, your money mountain or your, consignment piles that are coming in, I do recommend that you go ahead and focus on the dollar amount as opposed to the number of listings. So Samantha and I we do the dollar value. But it's where you're comfortable. But I challenge you to look at that dollar amount if you are a seasoned reseller and really concentrate on that more than the number of listings you are getting up. So that's why I wanted to do numbers 2.0 because I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I don't think I talked about that on the first one when I was talking about the listing calculator and how I know how much I have to do on a daily basis. I talk about my 4-hour boulders every day in my schedule. Like I spend 4 hours a day, weekdays listing. And that I know that 4 hours is enough to get me to my couple $1,000s for the week. All right. So there you have it. Little numbers 2.0. And hopefully that helps. If you have questions, feel free to reach out, join our free private Facebook community, Consignment Chats community, or our Patreon group. There's free and paid tiers, but join us there or reach out with any questions. You can comment below and happy to help. Well, whatever helps you, set those goals for yourself. And it's really helpful to know where you're going, right? I know how much I want to make a year. I know what I need to do every day in order to make that happen. I think that's a really good place to start. So hopefully it's helpful. I know it has helped me so much on my journey. I felt aimless before I did this and was just like kind of listing what came in and, not really putting that much thought in. I was putting a lot of work in. I wasn't putting a lot of, let's say, thought into what I was listing or the combination of items I was listing. And, I hope I make this much in a year, but it's really great to know where you're going and have that confidence. All right, everybody, I will see you on day 133. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye.